ngabe bazire nkende amoto bwarabihurira kujya amoto nantera kiro kino so mbatang so first of all nimbatangira inywena kandi mbatabarukia mwebala akaruhu. I was listening and I watched in some places virtually Bushauki karo inywena Bunyoro na Mulinta aikire. It was not easy, it was a tough exercise. Neka ntusima ruhanga abachiroho akachuanta mwaija kuhereza abantu baruhanga yabakwasi. So mutabaruke kandi ngoza nuko so mukisagunu mutabarukia abemizi baitu bitwaruka kwekomera abakwija kutororerera no kutugaidinga no kutu programminga nka Bunyoro parliamentary caucus. I've been around for some time, as you know very well, in politics since 1980, national politics. As you may have heard the President Nagamba, problem, why do we lose favor in our constituencies? Kwena kino kibagambire ko musajja mukuru abairo, he is there, can testify, Ngugwe can testify. We must concentrate on solving people's problem. Niki chikuru muneki. We are elected to make life easier by representing them and giving them support. Hati, you are members of parliament. Ebi bitiri sa honorable police bireme kubananka. Bireme kuba diverting. The issue is abantu bange bali bata. Eki. He can tell you umusajja w'umukono ogu bakamukoma. Not for another reason, I believe. He is in touch with the people and he has attempted, and I think he has succeeded in solving people's problems. Maizi, ngudo, masomero, marwaro, and the guidance now atukugenda hakia. Bunyoro dera munundugun. As you are minister now for economic development, we must solve the problem of Makagabantu in the homestead income. I know the two of you, we are coming from the same district, they can tell you this man has spoken, he has shown, he has guided. I have done the same. When Honorable Norena joined us, he has done the same. My wife one time, she really supported me because I tell you, yayenda kwegesa abakazi ba kibale on how to feed children and their husbands. Yaleta yansaba sente ya engaginga kugaba abakazi. In fact nekangambire akangamba Bunyoro wange, you know, every Saturday muhasente kwijo mukatale hano na Kasero, so agura cabbage. He made took effort yakaguza baitu cabbage nzikuruganka ngube cabbage zikuruga kabale rukiga hati yankaguza cabbage zingura na Kaserezo zaziruga kabale rukiga almost 3, because she has been there. Kabale is about 350 miles from here to Kabale. Yagamba 350 miles. abakiga bali cabbage zijo mu katale Kampala. Each one we are 140 miles. Why don't we grow these cabbages and also deliver them to Kampala? I listened. Namuha sente yagura seeds ati namukaba manyere nti you descend among the women manya bakazawo. They normally first when to kwenda yakaba actually they can't show na abakazi because in kwenda bashoka babanza gukora kwirya kulisa amakagabo baba abana babo nabayisha babo. She tried, poor woman. Tomatoes, cabbage, just fruits, vegetables. In some cases she succeeded, in some cases she failed. And I accompanied her. No, Kumara, we can't tell I feel very sick. That millet has got a very high value for our body. You want to northern Uganda, Mubaror, Tumubaror, Sajavaraira, Sajavakoto, and a very, very, very intelligent people. Then away to northern Uganda. Do you know the secret? Kar, Muramtakimani, Kar, Abanyankola, Hatakanabo Kasisikara Habitoka Wonk. Why they grow and they're beautiful and they will not partly milk, but millet. So na promoting that karo. Atawa ikire ba atar kagamba. Hey, but kashaija, wana twaliya gobro. Alimu elements like that. But don't get discouraged. You will never win people 100% on your side. Never. My experience with Jibaganda. No. But if you win 60, 70, you're doing very well. I will tell you another story. I'm going to 7 years ago, for a long time, as me, you know. To Kabiama Mkasi Kakai to come. While you must see Yakata, you must see one time, to Quataga, Yagam, but Kashaja. Think when I want to Ugamba, I will not done well, did this. They don't know. Mr. President, please. I chikumi kiona tekiriba na iwe possible. This is what I see in nature. Iwe likakwera likira. Tuwabaga antare kuri. Butu watungaga 55 tuwabaga tarabiri tuwabaga tarabiri. Butu watungira 60 tarabiri tukaturabiri. Butu warangira 7 tukaturabiri tukaturabiri. Now what the word? Iwe for us, let's fight to capture the majority. Then the minority to Baleke, they will eventually join in. So no, they will not, or Gambo Urundi Baza, you will find Moja Kaija, Kozeria, Tumbekarama Sokara Marwali, to the Kulima, to the Kiki. By Nurante. Oh, go me now. Now, Bazaki. I kick him by him, come on. Yes, please. So, but don't get discouraged. It is a journey. It is a mission. Anakamba ibiraha kandi. Abayize mu politics. Ni munira ngo mwizire kugayigara. Mufoka bifuye kera. You have wasted your time. There is no money in politics. I'm telling you. All you are going to work in terms of money. Private sector. But in politics. If you think that you are going to make money and become very rich or empires and whatnot, no. You tell me any single politician around the world who has died married to billionaire. You can see here, Bobote Bona, Bumugenzi Kakonge, hata abana n'amajugabu tugachazoka, including himself, when he had everything here. So, we are on a mission. The mission is the mission. Okaija to serving the people to change their lives. Please, I can talk very seriously. How do we ensure abantu banyu babatuhaira akaruru they change, they will the better? No wango kontwani mbagambira mkwenda inywena mube kurungi murare harungi muriye kurungi abana bange mubashomeseze mufe muhikire emyaka 8 10. That's what I tell my people down there. Of course abandi bampuliriza abandi tibampuliriza, but as I said the people want good life. I can tell you that. There may be a few cases komnyiro bwagamba nti bajetaki abantu 10 uri munganyire tashegura ati aro one man iwa bwolingira akafota kamanyire yagambaga yali mukodomi wange agamba kashayiki abantu 10 taburaho munyazi wa kitabu ebitoka bibura mbwera ntabantu 10 tabura muki omunyazi wa kitabu. So don't get discouraged. As long as the majority is behind you, please proceed. So now, what do I expect from you? Let's get in touch. If we have a challenge, msikiwango, ainekizibu, msikiwango, ainekizibu, bulisa. About 10% of our land is underwater now. Am I right? About what? 40%? 30%. Mkagenda during the campaign, nagarukayo even after the campaigns, abantu baitu bali kuyoko. Bakabombekera obujuvurungi. There is one man akajja nokuchura nachura. Yagamba Minister Dora, obusente bwanga was big bumanya tukora urugudo ati bulisa okwikayo na urumoso ntama karoti niko uyo urumoso na ntama ali hagati orgira kisharo kaitu bajoiningira ati kuika nanka river one is government to look for land a little bit up kuri hanyanja omnankanyi in the valley of the Nile turugeyo. That solution we must work. Because if you spend another 5 years on parliament moon, bakyali kubali kubagarukira bakakuhakaru na hoima kuno na said okay oh you are most welcome. Don't worry.
Okay. I think we can sit.
First of all, kuramukiza bukeire. Webale omulimo.
Ndimu.
Wasanga ni ngambira abantu banu. Obugambo nkabiri busatu. Bakushoka mbatangirire. Kandi nagaruka nabatabarukiya bebala akaruru. Twarwa no kukoma government yaitu. Ya parliamentary Bunyoro parliamentary caucus n'abakongregating wasanga nimbagambira ngo two things. One, ngo tukayija kuhereza abantu nitubaheza tuta nitumaraho ebizibu byabo ebichallenge zabo. Wasanga ni quoting a case ya Bulisa. I have been there myself twice, no 3 times. Almost 30% of their land it was swallowed by water. There nyo kyasinga to pain me. Abagungu bano bakabombekera so beautiful, many beautiful houses. One of them, a man whom I met, Butiava, he got the money from compensation of the land. Omayine ngudo rwa Butiava kuli kusirimukana urudo kugenda kuli bisho. They were meant to go to end by the side of the lake. Namali ali piers namali where the amatu ga kunanga ga kugobera. So they share the problem which Mama Prime Minister we need to solve. You have put this kajiayo I think once or twice. We must find a solution, and I think the solution to me is abantu bari. Yes. We move them away. Nkabagambira nabagamba please mutali resisting ati abate nabagamba no please government bwe turayika mu rugeyo kuli omumaizi nyene has claimed back his territory. How do you know that boragaruka yifo bwalijo muyizo gundi? What happens now? So I said the best we can do galibaga kenankiro kutulisiza yoga bulisiza yonte zaitu. Maybe you know kuli mali maye misiri they can musi kushobora kugenda underwater but putting a house is not very wise. So nikekyo nabanimba gambe sorry na hoim nakagadi ndaiga na ukakika. Oh, so it is that means all along the lake now. So then now you as members of the Bunyoro Parliamentary Caucus mweteranize to look for a solution. New monetary proposals, then we see how we shall carry them together with the Prime Minister here. Secondly, so solving people's problem. Kabiri, you are the voice of the people. Parliament, how you are presenting the issues as Rosere. Even your people may not be complaining, but if you see something is going wrong, or you will think that we should do it, then speak in Parliament. Muribe kwikara just seated to listen, no. But they are not tabaza bitayikire. When you are going to present the issue, you make even a research. I'm advising, I don't know Parliament, but research.
We are employing currently in the lead of government businesses office.
Yes.
Policy analysts.
Quality analysis.
Policy analysts. Yes, and the research assistants.
So
we can tap into them.
If you want to speak something, not only because now you are national leaders, you are not only from Bunyoro, by the way, I must also warn you that one. You are now national leaders. You can now go outside the world and represent Uganda. But bagamba ngwa kira kembuzi kakora kuli you must be firm kuli kuja kuli bya higuru kuli. But whatever yege kuli kora community, you are going to misfire. Because in Rosere, if down there things are not moving very well, no mukuru nawe asomaramu emikono. I can quote cases, so I don't want to quote cases. So you are the voice of the people. Korora ngu ebikubaruma mubikize wherever you are. Finally, we are very lucky. Yengera tulitungo bwire tusime president. Atekere abanyoro ni key positions. But of course, umunyoro agamba kushemeza koraki? Kushemeza naitwa karo tukagava. Niye kana muri guno atushemeze inamana. You get a whole prime minister who is coordinating and all the ministers to deliver. She can summon any one of us on an issue and we must provide an answer. Then mutate kumeleka kiyeta kya kuzana. Ekya kabiri. Please mutagamba the other sectors they are not relevant. Baitu ebintu byona. Engaro ntumukwibona zikwingana ingana. Yabaha ensha. And as you know, nothing really can move, even within your own families, I'm sure. Namuli atali sente, you can't move very far. So yabaha enshaho, we take advantage. Kyala noro gunwa bimanyire kurungi. Wango kumulinga irukanize kintu yango yakina na today to discussing something. We have found a solution, mama kintu it went to bother this man. So approach us. Kanyo kamba gambiri. You know murundu gwa bandize president to make me full minister. Nketa no abanyoro bakanya tone dinner. Banyesere to congratulate me. Nagama mwebali. But it is yours. You see how do you benefit from this position. Nabagamba mbategereze. Nanyu hati mbategereza as MPs. For your area. Manyire musiki wangu kukagadio kwa liya, she's harassing me on something. Me harassing me, I love to be harassed. Because it makes me live and kicking. Don't worry, harass me with day, night, or not. If you want to, if there is a thing which you think I should be able to work and help you out, please, come. Come. Phone is roho, mail roho, or not. When COVID goes, then we can even have a physical meeting like we are now. Nkabagamba, na nyo ati nyo kiranga saki kuliyo bwa minister bono bwa finance, Bunyoro karugayo no munabo. Nabagambe, and I repeat it to you, please, mumpe projects that we can support. You know the outcome so far. Ntungire y'abantu ban. One, mutabani wa Kasaija Joseph. I think about him mumanyire na bakiba Joseph Kasaija. Akandetera proposal kusikayo eryato lyadikire na yenda returning into a tourist scene. I don't know how far he has succeeded in linking up with the Uganda Railways and so forth. That was one. Two, yabayo mutabani wa Kinyawiru yatwa mwetaga daktari abamanyire buhimba not buhimba nanka Kaboyi. Omusikazi ogwo, he came with two ideas. One, to put an ecosystem tourism project. Omukibira kyaitu kibanankire ne kibira ekyo kibira kyaitu eki. Ningira mu kikengere kibira kyenkubaza. But he has not gone very far. Then three, yayenda to take enankanya kukora amato commercial eifanya anja. The last group, but they came as youth led by mtani wa Kihumura Pool. You all know Kihumura Pool? Tumumanyiri. But Kaikoramu, because my daughter who happens to be very much close related to them. Nibagonza to put up silos. Unfortunately, ekizibu kyabu they didn't have even one single cent. Nabaga mugende mukore feasibility study at it is almost a year never can disappear in go. So please, omanyire mutantwara kubi bagamba ngo omuraro na muri akwera nho kolera ki. But I'm not making literally. But you have understood. Tomorrow we are there. No, today we are there. Tomorrow we will not be there. So, you know, my prayer to you: get back home, see what we can do. For helping that now to Israel nanka this parish model. There by mama na batata. Mbakwasro maguru. That project, if we implement it the way we have invested it, it is going to cause poverty in our villages' history. But mbagambire kali empurungusa zikuja kubamu. But don't worry, the empurungusa will come out later on. You will not get, let me repeat, you will never have people to follow you all 100%. But we should take advantage of Central Buganda Parish, and you are the main leaders now, together with our LCs Baitu, LC5, councillors, to ensure abantu Baitu barugire omashega. And it is possible. It's possible. It's possible. No kugenda ati Bunyoro kunkasanga abantu bakyarara ombuju bwo bunyansi. Constituency yaitaka kugambira nogwa bashobora kugambira mu constituency yaito. Usanga yo mushaje nyineka nararo mukaje ko bunyansi na mukazi we. Mbehera kiki mbehera mbehera The only one thing aliwo mufuruki wange omo kiki kakisanga nanka nkakisanga nanka kuli hakijukizo bubanga nabona gwa akanaka jo kali mu munyasi naga banga nti omushaija ogo nti akafuruka yaruga kiegegwa aizire takamazire 1 year na yakalimira omusiri gwo gw'ebicholi n'ebihimba. So please, these are the things that you must really emphasize, the quality of our people. And this quality cannot be improved without money. They cannot be improved. Bino byokura nyo hanu na items nyo runde ne sasiro mu government. Akasente yebo kandi tumwabiru babakiaka tumwabirire otweka kuzika oteko kushomesa oteko kurwara, everybody is coming to you. No vako ijo bagambi nkwenda concentrating at that parish model oimne kyo kukora ekikushobora kuleta sente. Of course the challenges we have tried as I said, the three of us here, we have tried in our place. There are challenges of markets, there are challenges of technical know-how, there are challenges of extension services, but this parish model is trying to solve all those. The quality of seed, the quality of animals, livestock, the extension service, and also forth. So that when umuntu wakora mulimo gakukorera kurungi with dedication, then very likely he or she will get some money from that. And once they have money themselves, then the demands on you as members of parliament. I'm sure you must have discussed this in Kyankwanza. Am I right? Mutaki discussing how to emancipate yourself from your constituents being beggars. Every time you arrive, everybody is coming home. Somebody aboard Yanantera this morning. Yanantera this morning. Nangamba kiki. Kandi lockdown tugimanyire ntingimanyire tikiki ntitwekere mtwari ebiryaho nka so really you should dream manyire bintu you know it is really commitment, working together jointly at the local level and we are national level, so that really because you kwenda kubagambira I have traveled around the world. I think the one who has come next to me here, whom I know, maybe it could be, I don't know, not Prime Minister, the one how you have traveled, but Mshaiju, he has also traveled quite widely. Ruhanga katuhensi, you people, which is not found anywhere in the world. Munganye to boss. Only this, whether this, it is a big, where do you find a country where it is warm, cold, rains? You have a country that where it rains twice a year, two seasons. Hanu akasana bukwaka omwezi gumo gonga mutanaga. But other places, you go to the Arab world and see. Go. They almost dry maybe once or three times a year. Nkagana South Africa. I'm about to conclude. As a farmer, atina shangu mshaija na sharura ebicholi ati namugamba ebicholi binu mazire mu emyezi inga nti emyezi 8. Have you heard? Nti emyezi 8 because they grow one season only. Namugamba ito Uganda season site yibi yangam how do you do it? Namurabiramu umenye kiyangambira are there any poor people in Uganda? Are there any poor people in Uganda? So please, ebintu binu kwera mbitwara nke bikuru muno kinkwena kumara ubwire bwingi because I have to go kana Prime Minister Manyire, she's as busy as anything else, even more busy than myself. Nimbatabarukia. Yego. So ekitutanikire today please mutaserengera because we bwire bukuja again nkabona ijuweri last sanja. The last Sanja mukijuka kurungi tukaba yali bana basa yali chairman waitu. Then twaleta mu kitale tinuko. Please chairman. Ikara no teka mu mulimo. Tutasarebengeka ebintu bya kubikora if we work as a team. Ruhanga bandindi. Now going through the process, Parliament twaja twa budget na kora kunu seminars twara o Ministry of Cooperatives Marketing. There are two things that is to but good enough, because in Canada centers, if they didn't go after the financial year, we switch back to the consolidated fund. Kandi garuka kuitabara nyina garuka in Parliament. Na yeba my permanent secretary yanga no, we can open up a special account in Bank of Uganda and the money is there. 11 billion zilio Bank of Uganda. Why we have not given it out? There are two reasons. One, we are not agreeing with the companies, the figure. The companies bagamba no, that figure is not correct. So she has sat us down with the companies and whatnot, but I think she may be even more up to date than myself. Ze simbi iro we only then there about a certain group of Rankanyi farmers baganda kandi umkoti. Now, we couldn't sort that matter out when they are in court. The case in court must either be withdrawn or something like that. Otherwise, the sentence is waiting. The problem is the list, the true list. How much who is owed how much, okay? And for what? Zone by zone. That data was brought, but there are still issues. Maybe I think she's more up to date than myself on the question of when the money can be released to the farmers. So mubagambe send zabo ziriyo, but we need to sort out certain things. Mwebale mungu.
Nitukolesa obusobozi Rwanga yatuwaire na president. Na nyobo natungire chance alowa abantu abamu benasikire. Omuli banu alimu omukyala Nowerina ogwo chairperson waitu owakakurato Parliament ya East Africa. Kwina Nora chairperson waitu owakakurato aka Foreign Affairs. Nyinamu omukuru Emile Kugonza vice chairperson owakakurato ka Natural Resources. Nyinamu omukuru Karubanga akatunga kakurato ka infrastructure. Nyinamu Queen Dancer. Dancing Queen. Akatunga omugisa akakurato aka science and technology. Nyinamu omukyala waitu wakagadi akatunga akachazi akakurato ka human rights. Kakurato ka amani munako. Tuinamu, I think that's all. Emigiseyo tegiri mito itu. Tukubaye tutungira je kusinga oba competition ekabere haiguru. Na bwesonge yabatungire tukubanira kutuyamba. Especially inyo abatungira obukuru kakarubanga tukwene ngudu. Kolesa kakuratako katuwe ngudo wa natural resources tukwena amasanyaraze na amaizi gajanjale mu Bunyoro tukwenda amaizi. It was strategic by the way. Babaliza byataba obunayiziro mu office kasanga aliwe kizibu kiri pending kyamani na ikalize nkurato twakaikale nkurato nkamunana nizi kyalingo mu prime minister's office. Habwa sente za ataba kusoka nkatunga petition y'abantu ba Bunyoro bagambe sente bakazira bya parliament kali zigarukayo nayijuka navuga motoka nageno mwaka saidio muka. I was not yet even sworn in. Namugamba nkani bagamba kinu sente parliament ekazira bya tujja kikola tuta yagamo nyijukize mama hati kye tuba tukola sente tukaziteko mu ministry ya trade bajazigarwa yaguma nantusigaize wiki ibiri na yetu okukora tulwa trade twaikara bagamba parliament esente ze yarabize vis-a-vis esente zikubanjibwa byawukaine zikahindukira ministry ya finance tuli hamu na kigambira president namugamba tukwenda esente zino tuzitaase bataziiba baitu kandi tukwenda abantu baitu abataba bakole ki basasulwe. Batugamba bakubanjeza ataba bali mu bilioni 5 baitu bikaindukiro ministry ya finance oko za bilioni 14 nekitweka. Hati twarolerera sente kururango esente tizikozire ki bali abazitegere batazibire. Hati tuina listi za abantu ze mirundi nkena. Liste ya sokere egamba 4.4 niye lina parliament hano. Liste ya kabiri egamba bahoima bali batabatekero abamu egamba 5.6. Liste ya kasatu egamba 7.5. Liste ya nkote ya rugira ministry ya finance egamba 11.5. Eya Bunyoro ministry ya Bunyoro ekaleta ya 7.5. So hati nasarawo nkola akakiiko akakuja kutukonyera abokuba timu ya Hoima ekalopa ebyabo bina kumalwa koti nkabegaira natunga nogo musajja wa Hoima namuleta omuka namuleta mpaka hano namugamba yeyo omusango baitu baloya tibakumuganya bamwisibiro bakwenda sente tuli hamu hati ogo namutaisa nagamba kantobe nabanu abaka 10 kibale namubende nakagadi abatagezirenka omukoti abamasindi abamu bali mu kitimu kiri ekya Hoima nabakiri andongo bali mu kitimu kya bulisa abanka ababulisa bali mu kitimu kya Hoima ekyagenzira omukoti hati kyasika bwe bampaire. Can we handle this issue out of court? Nkakwata RDC wa Hoima, I fasted him to come to Kampala so that he came with those people. Batu bagarukireyo bagaruko mukoti bagamba boti bakuyayo musango. Hati abo nabataisa. Nagamba ati kantase abatalinka omukoti. Ako batali mukoti it is almost 4.something billion. Ezo tuzitasa abantu baitu bafune sente zabo. Na ikiraniza na minister wa trade mukuru nakogo musajja mzee yogo mwebesa beka batali mukoti tubasasule. Now they are trying to disaggregate the list from those who are in court and those who did not go to court so that those who did not go to court can be paid. And I believe this week bajakuba bakimazire ekyo because it's 2 weeks since when we met. Ngira wiche kwija oberi bajakuba ni balangirira abantu baje n'obukonge bwabo babasasule. Ati tusigaze bali abalinka omukoti for them they have a case in court and they are demanding 2.5 billion. Hati omusango gwabo vis-a-vis the company ene ya Continental na nanka na nima tabaka alobuzibu bagamba abanima tabaka bagamba na Continental bagamba ezabo ze bakubanya ntoito banu bakateko musango mukoti esente nyingi oba bilimu ebyabaloya ati katutaasa abatajire nka omukoti kusooka ekyo omuntu agukoleki kusigaza abo owala asasula court costs oba kampuni niye raisasula ati ebyo tiyimanyiri bikwenda baloya na batone general. Hati floods za bulisa Kagadi na Hoima ministry yange ya disaster preparedness niye kola bintu bino mukimanyire jwe limba ile kasese twetwina plan ekuija bulisa wiche ekuija timanyiro abali bakontactingire tulole tutunge assessment abakuba assessment getwina eyakara kandi bagama amaizi gakweyongera kumaraho high town yona. So that assessment is now outdated, isn't it? So we need to reassess. But while tuli mu cabinet jweri president yakalagira abantu bona abasenguire the natural you know enyanje garukire yakireminga territory yayo tukaba twenkuro okingire nka abantu baitu ruhanga agambire antali wanyu. So we have to look for alternative land and buy land as government and relocate these people. And that one oba tukwenda tuina kuseura sente ka government tukalilocating abantu. You members of parliament should just come in to help identify land batagiflatinga kakumubimanyire bya Uganda nuko tusobole government kubagulira itaka abantu baitu tubagabira itaka barugeyo as simple as that talukindi tetukiyayongera kugamba ngo abantu tubalekeyo otherwise bajja kufua ebirwaire bingi. Secondly, ministry yange prime minister's office ina omulinge irukirira amutolde ikaina irukirira. I have that report. Oirobo bayenda irukirira ebintu ebimu mu kabirore bya Kasese Jwel biziringaine. I have put my feet down ebyo obusuma mu prime minister's office bya kaini. Bakwirukira no buneti akakwisa na skirt. Hati ogamba akabulangiti kakwisa ne kisimura. Balioko bakwetolora. Nyembaga I have put investigative teams IGG nanka ya anti-corruption ya Nakalema na police balioko bakwetolora nyuwati ogwange kagumara identify the problem bakantwara Kasese kugenda kwasessinga ebizibu n'okugabira abantu ebintu bantwara n'obulangiti nyona gambo boti nkubugaba nka prime minister Gasiyankanga kantekereze ntabakose kuru tinkora because really ebyo nibyo bikaire nibijumisa government yetu ya NRM ebihimbo baba kubiyanka obufu mbagambire batabugaba abantu ati kyenkozire abokuba abantu bakasese despite my refusal to give them those items bayine kizibu. So nsangira obutimba mu ministry ya health obo bugenzire aba ministry ya health ati abasuma nibo bamanyire barateka obwabo akuba ministry ya health sangira ina balance obutimba ekisigaize kuba yamanizo bulangiti ati bajja kwetolora abokuba cost ya bulangiti wo kujirora okarura cost ya katimba okwatwa n'ensoni ogamba bojo bano bakyali banya Uganda kiki kukora sente nabachezo. So I need your prayers. Akuba ro musikia izirege yagamba munyanyazi gwe rwanyaga nti ye twasoma fene makerere naye muganda wayagala ki ayagala cyo mukazi oyo hati ebye bihabuzo which means abantu tubasambira omukubi nyowe mugambire bagambe tinyina kyenkwenda nkwenda kintu kimu amananu tinyina nkwenda kintu kimu abantu bafune ekyo kibasanire kufuna kabanya Uganda yeso omundu akubundabunda abaine ebizibu naye kandi kumwongerawo ebizibu bindi I'm sorry but that has been my trend, that has been my way of doing things from childhood. So they will just cope up with me. Mugambire ekindi nkabunyoro tukwenda tukoragane agomana kurasi nkwenda kubasaba nabuli nkakibasaba together we can survive with the little resources we have in government and at parliament here. Tuinakola ebintu bisatu ekikusooka kumanya abantu ba Bunyoro tuina kurora ntuhereza abantu baitu kakasajja kwagambira abantu bakwenda services talukindi tosobola gamba ahereza abantu babulisa mama otaizire mu office ya prime minister tosobola gamba ahereza abantu bo wawiwe otasobola genda mu minister wa health ngokatekeza kiliandongera akora mutungo obwire batata na ba mama today from morning ndozira abakura 11 kuruganye ncha tabaire mu Wabunyoro abaire mu office yanga Rwanda kazini tujja kikora tuta one mwetekanize kukora schedule y'emirimu yanyu nebo muraja parliament yano kagamba order okabaza manya order point of order prime minister's question time eranja bigaru kamwe bihabuzo technically naye obundi ebindi bisigale bitakozire ki naye lenga okuhondekereza tuli hamwe abarungi nkubasaba mutunga obwire yeso bwakosi wese mwina kubutunga baitu mutunga obwire obukugenda kuhonderezo ministries nyongira nicho kyanyambire almost buli parish yakakumira ina amasanyalazi. Yes, you can bear me witness. Even now we are doing electricity. Nenyowe bwenarolaga minister obundi angumirire ningendo mu Flavia engineer Flavia bwenarolaga engineer Flavia ananke ningendo mu Atulia Kayo, then he was an executive director. Bwenarolaga obundi andojingire ngenda mu banu ba manager hansi kunu mpaka unatungira amasanyalazi kakumiro nabagenzi banga abandi. Otherwise mulaikara muri ba MPs mukwasire nanka muja kusigala abantu baitu batalina kibafunyiremu. Nkubasaba muri lunaku orugiro mu kyaro orugire kakumiro for example obo kwija hano owekolere schedule eyawe obwire bwanye nkyakara hamukura situ batwina committees olunaku lwotalina committee abukwana okwina kutesa botakutesa you look funny lenga okurora oschedulingo gambe olunaku lumu kujja kurora ba masanyalazi kandi ndugoko ngendo mu works ndugoko ngendo mu agriculture ndugoko aliho district zitakatungaga na tractor. Yes, nanyo katunga zinga. You ask yourself ziriyo zinga kakumi oina kuikara oli habakuras aba ministers ba permanent secretaries taro permanent secretary gwenta manyiri obwa minister nabufuna mu wiki mu mwezi mu myaka gino jejuwe irejo naye nyowe nyikaire ndi super mukukola emirimu nkubasaba obwire tukowere buli kaire abantu kwata nigane baleta abayaka buli kaire abantu ekinigani bakiteka abakurasi tuli hamu. We can do better members. You have me as your prime minister. You know mugisangu summoning any ministry. Any. Yes. Summoning any ministry. So let us see abantu baikaini baju ne bayomba ba supporting NRM 100%. Ebintu batakoraki batakubirora hati batwaire prime minister tulamugamba ki Museveni tokajaga no mu office ya prime minister kandi kamba gambe utatekereza ndolerere Bunyoro yonka ndolerere ihanga lyona. Are we together? Tinka jaga kakumiro naimba ile kasesi. I am not a prime minister for Kakumi. I'm a prime minister for the whole country. Are we together? And therefore, bemulaba mutanyirukize misinde oja kusanga nyirukira arubaju nosanga ati mbabo bakabagamba baka prime minister ati bafunyire muki. Are we together, members? So let us use the positions we have. You have a minister of finance, you have a prime minister, you have other ministers. She's here. Tuina abantu baitu abataka saswirwe abazeyi aba pension bali yao tuina minister ondingunu. Are we together? Orabo ina abakunyigiriza bakwenda pension burabo olemere irwoko tuina chairperson wengudo ngugu bokugera na chairperson wengudo alinyeka ambagambira bigureda na bifunaganda bwena jago mwangini yabagonza bindemere ni ndumba omusajja ogwo wahoima Julie ni mulumba ni mugamba kwenda bigureda na binyima ni nterera kajina bwagamba tibikugenda ni muruga onengenda engineer wa mubende mpaka mbifunire nyentekemu amafuta abantu bange bafuna olugudo. Are we together, members? Wajago obundi osanga district eziringaine obundi eremereirwe teina sente kandi ogiro nka member wa parliament ogiro mukikaro ali ekizibu kyengudo hati okolesa amagezi gawa amazali. Are we together? Sometimes we had our group. Remember the group we had Nowerina na Nanka? It was contributing $1,10,000 per month towards an individual. Are we together? Now that's 10 million obunatunga go mugisazi jo wange ati nyo ntolawe million za nka 5 ngamba kanzigule mu amafuta. At least na nyo nyambe wa abantu bange. That's how I have been doing it. Secondly, bwe kulemererwa oko ndumba ahandi muri kusobora nje kufuna amafuta. That's how I have been doing it. Kurorangu nitutunga obugudo. It's not that obundi sinakolesanga na sente zange. Yes. Nkugeno mwangini yabagonza kumuganga kwenda amafuta. mpandika nkuhandika ebigoma mpandika lwengezere obundi ayanga bakuba kyayanga lwalo nyecha kujagira ati ndi amulyango banyikaliza lunaku lwona ngamba nebolanyikaliza oganda ananuka olunaku lwona asibaawo mwayingini yabagonza nyetere mibu bwenta nyecha kuja kulola nkozire na ingini yagaba ebigoma bamweta kabeyo awo white hoima musako mutamumanyira abandi abayikaire mu parliament wo wani hoima ne niwagaba ebigoma naye so kubota kayegwa na kimu na yenyewe nakafuna ebigoma biri haiguru y'olukumi ontyo bakuba binyimira season yeno akuba kuli awo nyenchancho irei agamba wekana yiyo omukazi ata kweyawo omukazi kumba akunyongera appetite ati bwendora kuno wange mupya yangire ndabo mwatawunikirako era nabyo mbiyeyo ndabo mu district kujja kurola obugudo bwaitu obundi ijweri bali ne bakola trek. The president wondered how we were doing our work. Some of those roads I did them personally. Some of the roads were done by the district. Other roads we helped our town councils to get money and they were done by the town councils. So unkwenda kubasaba where you think you need help of any nature. Abakubazi ne sente tiziri zange za government. Tinyoti nkola itima. That can push our people to a certain level. Then lastly, nkwenda tukole nsawo. Sometimes we get natural calamities as a caucus. Nkwenda tukole resolution. Tutunga akasente bakakakusale uwo. Omanyire ka caucus. Are we together? At least emitwara 2 oba 10. Nuko treasurer nugwe mukomere bokuba ofereirwe obundi obotaina na 10 oba constituency ali yekizibu ba member ba parliament we look like slaves oja kuferwa omuntu obundi atungira accident obundi toina naiwe ni muyo musawo yake eya caucus ogo ni mumujuna. Are we together? We have to have some little money in the caucus coffers. If we don't have money, this caucus is useless. And therefore, we must make a resolution now. Because it's not easy to gather all of you members. Nkabawo treasurer wa caucus yanyu. Noika member funire kizibu otaine engeri okumuyamba sente zitaro. Are we together? Nkujja kuba donate ngira milioni 2 mutandikirawo. Such that the caucus has got some, aroho kurora obundi mugenzi waitu bamwesera fundraising. Tukwenda kuyambangana. Remember for me, bagenzi banga abandi mu caucus ya Bunyoro. Wabagambaga tugende mu fundraising ne barora abiri byokwejarabya. Nganda ero gwe mawe aikara mu constituency. Tuli hamu. Ati twayikola mu team nyowe Nowerina nonu twayikola mu akatimu kaitu bwe twagenda gomwa Kagadi itwena tugende. Bwe twagenda gomwa Nowerina Nyanseke itwena tukola. Nowerina asobola butasobola kwebazaaho. Ati nyona ali mu caucus nyingi ezindi za Buganda, ezindi za Guru, ezindi za Nka. So wichi eno bwe natwaraga Nowerina wichi egaruka wondeeto mu Rugwara. Sesiriyo gwara abazo Rugwara abantu baga ono mukazi nkamanyire kunywana. Biba kusobola kubazaaho iwe so tabyebazaaho. So make as many friends in the parliament as possible. If you don't, your people will look at you as isolated. They will look at you as a mystical. Bagamba bujuka tukakule ensobi. Mazima natasobola kandi baba ni babiwulira. Baba ni babiwulira nguna banja abaire na speaker. Na banja baba ni babiwulira abu radio. Kandi bukakanye na kuzina. Hati we niko kakozireki. Hata bandu bagamba isinga twakomere na banja. Isinga tuli na mwabakazi nka na banja. Oba mukunyetegereza. So members, I'm not really trying to kid or do anything, but some trivial things you think are trivial are very important to the common man. Bandulaga ningwerana n'obukerezia, maya tugende nachi, n'abukanisa, na those things matter in the community. Sometimes abasajja ne basobola kwombekera akakerezia bakamala emyaka 2. n'etaano kabalemere bambi naye bw'okwija abandi bakantuma eri amajegere majegere kalifuna abwaki abo buguudo nkatwala ekimotoka kyamajegere kiri ali naka Nyabarogo bagamba ogwo majegere nanyo aya omanyire muli nakiyire ekimotoka nkakipangisa abakulima enguudo baali magolwa asajja babeetaga mulowooza ne balimu oluguudo lw'okuruga Kakumiro kujja Kibaale ate nyo nakibapangisawo ekyenjegere bakiteeka nanka natwala ate abantu bagamba ogwo majegere. That's how the majegere name came. Kandi ati kako bimanyire n'okukitemba nakitembawo gaigulu obantu abaga tulina competition abandi bagamba ngo tikiri kye kya government nanyo kyangeri kidesa ati nikitembawo. So some things you think are trivial, they matter to the community. Like the president told us the other time. Okuyamba abantu bawe from a predicament. He was over ati chance tuwaire kola seizire. But kola sekire kaba sekende. Kireyo kuli omunda kuli nanka Nyamugusa. Abanyamugusa tebakwena nabo batambuli. Ati for you focus there. Such that abantu banyamugusa they can have access to these tamaka roads we have constructed. Nkumaliza nimbasima enkoragana itwine kandi nkubasaba university yakwega university twire oyiro nkwenda kuscheduling a meeting nanyo na president and I believe mwetekanize next week we might have it. Abokuba nkamusaba tutunge mubaye mutaina leadership nkamusaba namugamba ba MP ba Bunyoro bakwenda kwitirana. So I believe next week we can get on the program. If we get that one, then I also go to Mama, and she's so supportive because Busoga has got other places have got. Why not Bunyoro? The only challenge we had was land. Baitu bakagamba twina itaka liroho president yali atusabire. It is now time for us. By the way, if we don't move this now, Ruhanga tali tuganyira. You have a prime minister, you have a minister for finance, first lady is the minister for education. I'm being serious. If we don't get this university now, abantu baitu tibali tuganyira. And therefore, I want us to prepare ourselves. Let us get the chairman of Bunyoro Kokasalinka. Let us get a very good write-up. Yes. Showing what we need to do. For me, I already have, but these technical people sometimes, you have time to concentrate. I don't. So go and concentrate and have even if you get your other colleagues to brief your presentation. So that when you are presenting as a minister, I mean as a chairperson for Bunyoro Caucus, kandi tutagenda n'ebintu bingi mumanyira kugenda na kalegere, then we lose track. Are we together? This time, if we are meeting the head of state, let us go with one issue. Bulijo tusubwa ati obo kyali awonyoye waitu yo kiserese kandi manyota zike ijwe ati mutubulangaliza. This time let us concentrate and say let us go with one what? Kandi kakumanyira omuntu wena bokumuwa aka soft landing na agenda nawe kunagamba mbayambi. So this time let us concentrate and say we are going with one issue. Areas zikutuleka, let us go with only one issue. Buli muntu akwimuka kubaza na ayongerezaawo. Buli akwimuka kubaza na akola ki? Buli tugenda kuyitira n'omukulu w'eihanga. She knows. Osangoli alesirire ebye. President nyoka andaganiza. Dero ukandaganiza, let us go as a team. Nkubasaba itwena tugende tulina issue eji. But tulajimara. We shall look for a way of meeting the head of state again and talk about our trivial issues. This time let us abantu batulanka abajega. Tano region etaina university apart from ours. So this time when we get an opportunity to meet the head of state, and I believe next week we might get him, let us go with one issue. Then nkwenda kumalira nimbasaba itwa abakurasa abakyala tugira ebizibu bingi bakatwiya omuluwero rw'Enzori, and yet our districts contributed dearly. As a Prime Minister have directed babagaruleyo habwokuba mbaragire naruga kubaragira hati nanye mubagaruremu tosobora kungamba ngotekere mu districts ezitaina na Lutaro ngwabo kuba tulina Bunyoro ministry. Bunyoro ministry is broad, halimu aba veterans abaikani batugwero mu maguru. President uli wakajire bakamugo maguru. President, you have not compensated me. Kasimo. I want this Kasimo thing to end once and for all. Abantu abatuyambira mu Lutaro babe bamazire. I want us in 2 years kibe cyo kikozere then tutandike kukola ebintu bindi bya development. Abakasimo bali kakumiro, abakasimo bali kibara baikani batuganye ne batunaka kandi bakabaya mu Luwero niye gabakasimo. And therefore for us we have kept on suffering. So I've directed babagaruremu. Nkumalira nimbasima enkwatagana abatungire bikaro nkubasaba. Borabo bayino ejja kubugumirira. Obugumiriro kagamba bakimpe otakole. Tujja kwiyawo wizine ya we have tukamuyawo. Okujuka awayalo tukayawo atalwalo. Akalubanga na muyaka. Tukamuyawo tinja mubaza ibara. Tukaikalira twamuyawo after 6 months. Tukamuyawo. Karubanga tukwaira obujunanizibwa. Okubura nko butoito naye bwingi. Abantu bona babayirawo batya persons ba caucus yaitu ya Bunyoro. Abasingire bona batungiro bwa minister. Yes. Apart from 2. Bona babayirawo batya person ba Bunyoro caucus babayire ba ministers. Nkweche okurora Kasirivu, Kasaija, Ernest Kiza, ondio niba babayiro ba chairperson ba caucus, which means also kutekeza bakwairo ba chairperson butoito. But if you use it, you can be somebody important. We can use this nanka caucus kurango abantu baitu ba MPs. You know the turnover of MPs depending on our caucus. Baraba abantu wali wafire tubikire. Today I expect that we have our group. Our WhatsApp group. Do we have it? Yes. It's not functional. Ekumana nenda kuisate takabangwa message. Make sure that all the members are there. Secondly, let us keep together like we have started. Then thirdly, let us push. Fourthly, mulenge okurura ngo abantu baitu ni bafuna omu government yenu. Mukama abalinde atalibira mpe.
Abaruku gonzebwa abaruzi baitu ba mukura gwaitu Nyaburungi ogwa BTV amabara ni nyewe Grace Mary mkyara mugasa kandi habwe mbabazi mkafoka Minister wa State kandi akujunanizibwa n'emirimu. Abaruku gonzebwa ensonga ya pension o ministry yaitu ekubazibwaho muno baitu kandi entekanize eringu ebintu byona babiteka computer ebintu byona babigare ha district nuko abantu basobole kwanguhirwa okwika sente zabo ezo kandi nuko babe banguhe bwangu kuruga ha civil service okugaruka ha pensioni hataroho ekikubatali baniza emirundi ekiro bwingi okurangu habuzire manya fairo ebihandiko bibuzire batati tukwenda omuntu araba ikize myaka 5 na 9 oikalo kimanyire ngo bwarana akiyaiki yankaga agende bugenda ha payroll yaki ya pension ege niye ntekanize eri mu ministry kandi abari kugonzebwa entekanize ege fairo zona bazigarwire ha district local government obweraberi site bazigarwira site bweraberi municipality bazigarwira municipality nuko zijunanizwe nabakozi okubateka ha payroll bwangu hataro ekikubatali baniza kandi basobole ku accessinga omusara gwabo ogwo buhumuzi omubwangu marohanga kiro kinu itwenka Bunyoro kokasi tutungira orukurato kantu akomabe kulembezi kwenda kubatabarukia ekigendererwa kirikyo Abanyoro kweterana okuba neira kalimu nuko tusobole kuturuka ira kalikoto omulingo tulina hati prime minister, mulingo tulina hati minister w'ebyensimbi n'abaminisita abandi abagiire mu bwekulembezi na muno ito abakujunaanizibwa n'ebyemirimu abakujunaanizibwa na transport nuko tusobole okukorra abantu baitu tuli mu iraka limu ebintu byone bibaire nibirema bisobole okugendera hamwe mu iraka limu bisobole okukolebwa buli district yone ekali mu Bunyoro sub-region. Of course itu abama ba minister tukori ihanga lyona baitu kandi akakira kembuzi keyali kabyama nikyo okulolera ningenda buli district ninteeka yo radio program kusensitizing abantu habintu bya ministry ne byekora kandi nuko basobole ngenda kingura suggestion boxes abantu balete ebitekerezo byabo nuko tulolo mulimo guno tutwazo mu maiso.
Kwa byona nkwenda kusima mukama Ruhanga habumugisa guno ogunya kumpairwe nkwenda kusima abakurasi bagenzi bange kuruga mu Bunyoro sub-region nkwenda kusima obwekulembezi bwa Uganda hali omukuru w'ihanga Yoweri Kaguta Museveni prime minister na ba ministers bandi bona habo kutukuma kutuleta hayi amabara ni nyewe Karubanga Jacob Atenyi mukurasi wa isaza lya kibanda eyamasirimuka hamusana gwa lero guno nyamisana enu mfuniro mugisa gukomwa nko mukuru w'entebe habwaka kurato akakura abakurasi bo mu rukurato rukuru rw'ihanga abaruga Bunyoro nkekichweka so nyina muhimbo mwingi kandi nkusimba bagenzi bange bona habo kumpa mugisogo no bwesigobo kyonka nyina ebintu bisatu ebinkwijja kutandika nabyo nti kuterana mukayikara muti kuisana kutandika. Coming together is a beginning, but as you come together and begin something you need to keep together, and by keeping together you are progressing. That is progress. Then as you progress, you keep together, you must work together as a team. Of course, working together as a team builds success, ensures success. So that is the call I'm giving to my colleagues. Nti tuizire hamu, turubatire hamu, tuikale hamu, kandi tukore hamu. Habukurura nti tuikirize bigendero byaitu nk'abantu abayikara Bunyoro. Nkujja kusaba nto myaka ebiri nekichwekene indamara nyina hebintu bimu ebintu kujja kwechumitirizaho muno. For example, we have issues to do with social ethnic integration. Itwena tururangane nk'Abanyoro oboli weihanga ki oboli worulimiki itwena tururangane nk'Abanyoro. We must all look at ourselves as one, regardless of our social, economic and political divide. Nikyo nanyo nkusimira omugisa gunu abagenzi bange tubandozere mu ntinduga kibanda yanka kyonka abantu bayire nko mukurasi akusaka wekulembera. Ekyakabiri tukujja kutunura ensonga zaitu ezamataka. Tujja kuikara tusunsule mwemu nkimanyire kimu nti every district has a challenge to do with the land issues. Ekyakandi kandi kituchwire mwana itwena kiri nti we must champion the public university issue. I'm glad that in this meeting public university ya Bunyoro etwairwe kiri kintu ky'amaani kandi kiri cyane ekyo harulengurwa haiguru kukira ebindi byona. Prime Minister atwaire mugisa kwetekaniza nti omuwike rukwijja tusobole kuitirana mukuru w'ihanga tugenda akora buchweka ihembe, and we are calling upon all those with information pertaining to the Public University of Bunyoro to be available for us so that we can interview them, we get information from them, and we harmonize all the schools of thought. Kind of course infrastructure nebindi tujagana tubikora ebyataba babitugambire genda kusasurwa ebyamaizi floods bigenda korwa bya wildlife nkukwe kutalibaniza abantu ebisoro byompaka byona bigenda kukora. So ekinkusaba tukore hamu kandi nanya wa Bunyoro TV tukubasimba abo mulimo gumukora mutuyambe mu publicizing ekintu kinu na muno habwabo bona abaina ebyafayo kuruga government yachuiremu na parliament for that matter yachuiremu nti Bunyoro ebe na public university. We have answered ekutuoleka how the parliamentary decision was taken muraijuka kuruga kara in different fora nikairi nimbagambira what remains of the public university is operationalization kugihikiriza habo kubenchu wamu ekakorwaira kyomugiso butwizire hano information ege tugihire mu archives hatekisigaire itwe nk'Abanyoro kuterana hamu remember no tubairana na Minister Kasaija agambire ekitekerezo kuruga kara kikaba kya constituent colleges kandi omugiso gusa kubomo mpora bwe kuba constituent college rero next time esakufoka public university habwayo. You can look at MUBS. It started as a college, a constituent college, but now it's also an independent public university. Nebigambo bingi runde bitaitebyo nkwena nkangiraho mugisa gwa ruhanga gube naititwena mukama alindi.
Nyino kunihira nti kuba n'abantu babiri abali asaide kuhabura government tugenda kuhabura kurunko kasegyo ikyomugisa murungi mugenzi wange omukuru honorable Joab Businge wa Masinde municipality sobole kuba natwale kikaro kya publicity nikimanyisa buli kintu kyone kirabago mu meeting za caucus nuwa kuba na information egena turukia mu bantu ba Bunyoro Kororanti kana ba updating kikigeno mu maiso kuba babiri tikikumanyisa nti tuina busobozi bokuemera tukuhabura caucus so na habwekyo nkwenda kuongera kuterera bekulembezi abasobole kufuna ebikaro bino nti mu bitwaire bikarebe tubibahereze twabibakwasa omu butongole nkusaba mwemere hamuramwa gw'ensonga za Bunyoro omuramwa gw'ensonga ya university tukugetaga mu kisanja kino tukwetaga ensonga za kinyagamata kazikange tubene irake lyeyongera okulwanti kinyagamata kyakanga haba amata abantu baitu Bunyoro rampant land evictions eziroho ezigenda mu maiso mu Bunyoro nturaba mu Bunyoro parliamentary caucus kuongera hira kakorona nti abantu baleka kubabinga mu mataka gabo batasobere kubagumiziriza kandi utalo mu mateeka habaire ensonga ya tobacco abali mibaita beta abaya supplementary ya parliament yabize bilioni 14 nensonga egena yini endebe front line kuranta abali mibaitu basobora kubasasura sente zabo zetaaba akaire ensonga ya Bugoma forest ensonga ya 1% oil reality tukusaba ensonga ezo nze zibe hameze zikubanza kuranti twasobora kubaliza abantu baitu kandi twasobora kuba ntubakikirira kurungi kandi nokuranti government yasobora kuba netugarukamu.
Amawara gange ni nyowe Dr. Joseph Riyonga kandi nyowe MP wa Hoima West mu Hoima LCT nimbara mukiya musibiromta kiro kino tufunira mugisa twabana meeting ya Bunyoro caucus twakoma abekulembezi abagenda kutekulembera emyaka endebiri nekichweka abo kwa tulinka Bunyoro caucus tundimite bitukotaga bikolebwe kandi tukusaka tulinda kubikora when tulinka team ari ibintu bikuru muno ebitukwetaga Bunyoro abukwa Bunyoro mbite minde musigaira inyuma icyo kubanza university Bunyoro muri region za Uganda Bunyoro niye tena university kimkuwe hanga tukimumanyisa kandi wekandi bakibazo no kwa emyaka nyingi cyonka tulinka caucus testing executive tuinakora nti Bunyoro university no Bunyoro university etandikire naitwe twegonze kandi abantu abaita abana baitu bandi basomera hayi ikiya kandi kirinti tukafuna tuina municipalities tuina na cities no mbyaro obogendo mchweke regions ezindi ojja kusanga nti abantu mu byaro baina masanyarazi baina amaizi batu kwa Hoima mpase zimwe za Bunyoro nyokamba ka Hoima West ojja kusanga abantu abakiro bwingi ebichweke byazire ha city Hoima city tibina maizi tibina masanyarazi so tulinka caucus tujja koranti tuina kulobinga tukusobora koranti myaka etano abantu baitu bafuna maizi bafuna masanyarazi so tutafuna university kufuna bena masanyarazi itumaisa nti abantu bajja kufuna emirimo abantu bajja kusoma kurungi kireta cheka cyaitu kurakurana cyokwa nengudu tutazebwe ngudo na masomero na ngudu nazi kyayeta kiga abantu budugudu rwa Hoima mu siteba tukamtama kubaitu tujja kikora mpora kuranti engudu zazakolebwaho kurungi zazaliza tamaka zaliza kolasi baitu nabiri mara mnazi kozerwe kurungi abantu basobora kugenda kusoma kugenda gukora business ibi nibirete nkurakurana omu kichweka kandi tukizangana tunakora nka team kikuru muno tukolenka team ka Bunyoro abantu ba Bunyoro abayikaire Bunyoro abakolera Bunyoro turakora ekyo ekisooka kyatu kijja kulaakulana nakyo twegonze emyaka 5 n'emyaka genda garukawo.
Amabala gange nyowe honorable natumanya Flora Bangirana atenyi omukulasi omukyala oba Kikube district. Nkwenda kusima muno habwa Bunyoro caucus tulabizeho komite kya leero kandi kwenda okusima banominatingire nka treasurer wa Bunyoro caucus. Omulingo bankomire nyihaire okura nti tukoleere hamu nkaba Bunyoro kura nti tukulakulanisize Bunyoro sub-region kandi ensonga za Bunyoro twazihikiriza mu kisanja kibatwaireke emyaka 2 kikiweka. Tulozere ensonga enkuru muno eri ensonga ya Bunyoro University kandi tukwenda tulenti tupushingire Bunyoro University yaija tulozere nti regions zona zina university wetu Bunyoro nitwe tukyale enyuma. Twalole ensonga ye byamataka naye twagibazaho kandi kwenda kusiima prime minister waitu obatwaire mama Nabanja na wabaire naitwe kwenda kusiima honorable white minister natayo Matia Kasaija minister waitu Mary Mugasa na ba honorables baita ba Bunyoro wona kutwaire hamu kandi twena omukulasi waitu honorable Nabanja yatukakasa yatugamba tesonga za Bunyoro ajja kwatanisa hamu naitwe tulenta arulenta azikozero so kubasiima nyowe ensawo ya treasurer okusaba bagenzi bange tutukwatanisa mu 20 twasagikangana kokutuli mu parliament ensawo yaitu twagiteka mu sente kurante konyere ba members of parliament baitu aba Bunyoro caucus kandi n'abantu baitu hansi abutukwe kulembera mwebale muno.
Kubanza kwa byona nkusima mukama Ruhanga kandi ekya kabiri nkusima abakurasi bagenzi bange abo kunteka mu bwesige baitu kanokira muno kusima abantu ba Hoima district abo kuba bine bikaro byone bitukwongeraho tukubyongeraho kuba enyuma hanso musingi guliyo bakomera nabake abantu banga Hoima district binu byone bikoyongeraho bikuombeka bombeka muri mwenyo gumwakozere ogwamani kumpereza karura. Nitukimanya ngo buhereza bwona bwija tibabwe birungi byonka tukuba kuikara kutagasa entebe atinkanyo businga hari etitinyikirizo binte byo kutagasa butagasa ntebe. Ekikale kimpaire ekyo vice chairperson Bunyoro caucus ninkimanyira kimunki kwendo mulimo gukota ekyo kubanza tukimanyire ngo Hoima kano kuruga kara abantu bamanyire businga hari etinko muntu ata advocate for Bunyoro affairs and Bunyoro issues tukimanyire kimu ngo nyomba irombantu abako etombo itamuno kururangu no butabangu president waito murungi akatwereza ministry ya Bunyoro baito kusangira kimungu nebwera aberu muteka kwasire hansonga ezikuru mu muntu wabulikiro wa Bunyoro habo kuba nitukimanyira kimungu nka Bunyoro kusaba kwaitu ministry ya Bunyoro affairs kabanikirubwira ngo Bunyoro ekabeina ensonga ezbairi nizigikwata muno mutima baitu bokwaito natukimanyira kimu ngo ekuru kya Bunyoro kikira zibare historical injustices kurugira kimu hamujungu na wekyo abo ikare kimpaire kiba vice chairperson ngiye kusabira kimu kururangu tuteraniza na bagenzi bange aba Bunyoro caucus kururangu twasobora kukwata hansongezo government enu tugiteiro tuta eiraka erirungi kandi eri abayingi kurangu tukwasire hansonge na kwatu kimaye kimu Bunyoro ekaire muno nesagika NRM National Resistance Movement baita Bunyoro bagambira kimungu toikara hakioto kyomukuru otene kyokuokiaho hati tobwire bunu tusagikire ayane tukusaba government ekyole tukwatire twakabega etukwatire mu ebizibu bikuruma Bunyoro biriyo ebizibu byamataka kikuru muno ngunka kasenu ebanze kwata kintu kyamataka nka affirmative action tukusaba ngo tole government eno negamba ngo twasembolingire esente ziti mu budget eti mu under Bunyoro affairs negwa hasi ya prime minister ngo atwasembolingire sente ziti tugende kuterese byapa abantu baitu ba Bunyoro tukusora ko ikiranizani tugamba rundi buli muruka buli district tutandike na parish emurundi parish ibirundi ibohora kyonka abantu bamanyengu no aro step ekugenda maiso hansonga za Bunyoro zimanyirwe ekiya kabiri tukimanyire ngo Bunyoro haini yesigere region yonka omu Uganda yoneta yine public university ekaire kuruga 2012 government networganize university baitu naguno gujo takaijaga hati zino ensonga nizo ensonga za Bunyoro eza kokasa inakwataho kurorangu tukwasire mukisanja kinu nikikyayo kya government eno ikirize endagano yabo eragikirize kweraga kwabo hala abantu babunyoro kurangu university izire nyewe nyino mugisa hawo kwambaire na champion owe byenyegesa kama babunyoro kitaro nabantu babunyoro nyabagamba butukuba tutandikire ekintu kikwanguha muno amani gona tugateka ito tutandika tutokura busoga atabanyoro bane bagamba ngo ya busoga kandi yetandikire nikyo kyonyine nyabaire champion ingire kutandika nabantu bengi babunyoro nabaki ningumiza kimungu akereka niko kano government yaitu tongere gijukya kandi no gijukya bwira buna amani maingi akwa tuijukize mpora tibyara bamukulunge batatu kwenda kolekira kalimu ngwe kituku manyise kya Bunyoro University nikyo kino habokuba titwina ekitugasire Bunyoro kakusanga tuba abana babunyoro batasomere ito tujya kuyije tukayikule tuwemu nemyaka etandikire kuwayo baitu cyikiye bunyorereta Bunyoro teri kurungi habokuba kuruga kara bakagifudika kuruga enyuma tukusaba ngwe kintu kinu kikange tutandika chapter mpyaka abana baitu basome abantu baitu batunga amataka bataba slaves amataka gabo gonyini turozere bintu ebindi birani fair especially ebintu nkebya magita mukamaranga katwereza magita caucus inakwate ebintu ebyo sharing tutakaikere kuzina gudikira mafuta itu nkabunyoro tuina kubimanya kuruka kana nuko abantu baitu bagambire no bugaraba gatali ngo mafuta mu sente emirimo tuina percentages nga tuina airport tuina oil wells tuina refinery ito percentage y'abantu baitu as an affirmative action abo kubaitu nkabunyoro nitu twalinzira magitago tugayikalira tugalinda nabeke tikisobora kwika ngo abantu bayije bahebu ya troleni bigende pipe ni bitwara ito abataga tuyikalira hamatakago tulinzira amafuta nigo nitutagasa hansi kakagenda nabeke ebyo bintu biri bimu ebitugenda kurora nkabunyoro caucus kurangu twateka kurangu abantu bayitu naito batwegondeize mu kabebembezi kandi begondeize mu government ya NRM ibasagikire kumara kasumi karaira Rwenzori triangle ebana budgeting ko tutugimanyire kandi Rwenzori triangle ina ma districts agarumu kutandika nkabunyoro tukabamu baita hati bayikira hagati especially various minister of Bunyoro affairs ito batu sidelining ama districts gaitu omu Rwenzori triangle bagayihamu kandi tukimanya ngo Rwenzori triangle egira funding yamani muno kandi mu funding omo ni hataha no kusumbusa abantu baita bazirwa ineho abasagikire government eno hato kusanga ngo hati nkabunyira ukaba katuihamu abantu bengi bakubona abagurusi bakwizira MP nkarwana na nyenka bo mu rutaro abana bange bafweramu manyabiki byafweramu hati nkusabo nyambo ngende mu president habo kwa minister Bunyoro bakatuihamu hati kya prime minister wetu akozere kiri kusaba ngukuragira Bunyoro egarwemu omu Luwero triangle niko sobole kugobora budget ya Luwero triangle.
Amabara ninyowe Asera Steven Rwaitaza omwebembezi wanyu murungi owa Buhaguzi East Kikube district nkwenda kutwara omugisa guno gwokusima muno abebembezi bona abaruga Bunyoro kiro kino mazimako tuolekeze amani maingi na amani gakabalega itwene butubalize kimu kandi twachwamu twakoma abekulembeze baitu abagenda kututwara mu kisanja kino mpaka omwaka gw'2020 habwa emyaka 2 nekichweka ngokuturagane hati tuina bingi ebitwikira kiro kino kandi nabwe nkwenda kusima muno owekitini samama prime minister waitu hamuna minister of finance nawe tubaire nawe hano naba state minister baitu ababiri nkwenda kubasima kandi no kubanza kubakulisa mwebale ruhanga yebale kutukwatira aba Bunyoro abo kutuhebika bikote hati tuina ensonga nyingi ezitugenda kutandikiraho baitu ensonga zintu kazitandikaira kandi mazimako tuyikaire nitukwataniza hamu kandi tukiyayongera kwenda kukwataniza hamu tubene ira kalimu nkabe kulembeze rundi ba MPs twena ba Bunyoro tukugenda kurwanira hamma kubebe turolengu obuhereza mu bantu twabuleta kandi nitutandika nebyo bwomezi nyowe ekyo bwomezi nkikwata nk'ekintu kikuru muno habwensonga obwotaba no bwomezi busaho kindi kisobora kora kulibata nahabwekyo ambulance nkokunyabaraganize ambulance egyo ehikire baitu eina bike nkokunyabagambire ebikwetagisa kora ebikyayetagisamu baitu emazire yahika bwire bwona nja kuba ningibahikiyaho. Ekya kabiri haroho na ambulance endi enyasabire ministry nayo kandi bagimpaire bwire bwona nayo ministry jakuba nekora kinegihya kandi ebintu byaitu binu byona ambulance ezo nkokunyabagambire hamu n'emotoka zaitu ezindi zikyali mu field okwo ziriyo zikora omulimo gw'amaani kandi tizikora mu Buhaguzi East honka nangwa zikora mu Kikuube hona baitu terina Kikuube yonka obu hakuba haroho bwetaago bwona na mu Bunyoro hona emotoka zaitu zikulibata nabwekyo itwe tukolera hamu. Ekya kabiri ensonga ya kabiri area university mazima ko tuyizire ntutaaga university kyamara kyafuuka kizina baitu ntukwataniza hamu kandi n'ofisi ya prime minister tukugenda kurwanira mu turulengu regimu yaitu enu ekisanja kinu kwika myaka 2026 university einakora ke inakuija Bunyoro tiharo excuse yona nahabwekyo nkusaba bayiraba itwena turwanire hamu turulengu habukwa itwenka tusigaire ababusogambabo ekyabu His Excellency akakibakolera nahabwekyo tukugenda kutekera mukimu amani turole ngu university this time round twakoraki twagireta mu Bunyoro kandi yatandika kandi emirimo yali batakurungi nuko at least no muntu wahansa kusembera kimu abe nasobora kwikibwaho abuherezo nitukyali hakintu kya byenyegesa byo bikyali kubi muno kurugira kimu hanso okwo mu primary schools secondary schools byone ebyo tugenda kubitunura nuko turole ngu tuwahikiyaho buherezo nahabwekyo habwire buno munyikirize nsime muno abana baitu aba primary 7 abekyo musanjo bizamu byabo nubu byakagaruka nkwenda kubatabaruki aba bahikire baitu kandi nabagwire tikina nsonga tikuligamba ngu ensegenda kangiraho nangwa nko mwana waitu omuntu arozera yenigire habokora kubi mbaye ninsaba bayiraba abazaire abana bantu tutabateeka tutabajunana habokora kubi habokuba tikuligamba ngu itwena tukahangirwa tuli bagezi nangwa haroho obwomezi obundi oyihire obwomezi bw'ebitabo kandi nkokunyabaraganize mu campaign zange ngenda kwatiraho omwana omwisikya yasingire kora kurungi mu Buhaguzi East hamu n'omwojo ngenda kumusomesa kuruga senior wanu kangira kimu senior yakana ekyo nkakiyeyama kandi ngenda kihikiriza nabwekyo nkukwataganiza hamu na ba inspector of schools wa Kikuube ampe mu Buhaguzi East omwana omwisikya yasingire yokora kurungi hamu n'omwojo nja kuba ni musomesa ensonga endi eri ensonga yetaaba aba bayikairi ni bataaga emyaka egyo yona bakanyagibwa etaaba bakanyagibwa companies ezo baitu nkatwara obujunanizibwa obutwakayizire mu bulemi nyakwataganira hamu n'abagenzi bange twagamba abantu bano esente zaabo zinakora kizina kuruga baitu ekyomugiso murungi minister waitu wa finance atukakasize yatugambira amazima ngo esente zikakora kizikaturuka baitu kandi zina hali ziri nabwekyo tukwenda kusaba government eyongere mu amani kurora ngo abantu bano basasurwa sente zaabo hati nyo waba Buhaguzi East nkabasaba bandetere receipts ezo ezibatundire etaaba kandi abakiro obwingi bakikozere nkugenda kuongera kutekera mukimu amani kurora ngu akaire katali kahara nyonya haire weeks nka 2-3 katuongere mu amani baitu nanyo ni mutusabira nuko turole ngu twateka mu amani kurora ngu sente zanyu zakora kizasasurwa ensonga zikyali nyingi ensonga ziri nyingi muno ensonga ya maizi egitugikwasireho hali tukuhura borehole sisasisikaire tukwiruka bwangu habokuba amaizi buba bwomezi ekyo nimukimanya kandi ogwo nigwo mukore gwaitu nukyo kyatulesere nukyo kimwatutekeiremu obwesige kurora ngu twabaha service enungi. Ebintu biri bingi baitu mbaire ninsaba tukangire hano ebindi tujja kuba ntubamanyisa obwire butali bwahara amasanyarazi ago already tutandikirira gakoraho enguudo tukwija okulobinga kukatandikaira nabwekyo tukugenda kukozesa office zino omukuru w'eihanga yatuhaire through the Prime Minister's office hamu n'ebitongole bikwahukana turole ngu obuherezo burungi twabubaletera kandi regime wenu nkwenda kuongera kubasaba abantu inywena ababuhaguzi East nimbasaba nindaba mu ba chairpersons LOC1s ngu twehandikise tukole obu groups obw'abantu hagati y'abantu 40 na 50 twehandikise habw'ensonga nti government ekugenda ati kutandika esente rundi obuhereza bwona rundi obuyambi bwona kuburabya mu parishes ntukozesa parish development model nabwekyo mbaye nimbasaba bayiraba twehandikise tuleke ebintu bino kubiretamu embeera ya politics ebya polipo bikahwa ati bwire buno tuli mukora nabwekyo nkubasaba bayiraba tugende mu groups nukuona ito ba MPs kituwanguhire kulobinga rundi kusaka kandi ntusaka nturaba mu groups ezo nuko buli grupu tujja kuija akaire bukarahika tuije tusobole kuba na meetings tugaye muturole kiki ekitwakugondeze government etukwatire ebintu ebikuru muno kandi egeri program ya government tikuligamba ngu yange nyonka itaze baitu program ya government mbaye ninsaba tugiteeke mu amaani twehandikise tukolo circles nuko obuherezo obwo mu government tukoleki tubuyeye ebindi byona nkwenda kubasiima tinsa kuruga hano ntabasimire habokwerinda ekirwaire nyamukoto kine kyesenyiga ekirwaire kya COVID-19 nkusaba tugende maiso nitulinda SOPs tugende maiso ntwerinda habokuba tukubetaga muri bomezi kandi nintwaro mu gisaguno ogwo kuongera kusiima abebyo bomezi omulimo mukozero gw'amaani mwehaireyo baitu muli b'amaani muno muli bazira mwebale muno hati nsaba emyoyo y'abagenzi abatugenzereho ruhanga nagihumuze mu businge abantu baingi batufuireho habwe ekirwaire kino kya COVID-19 buli kiro almost tukuhura amahura amabyago abantu batugenzereho nkusaba ruhanga emyoyo yanyu agihumuze mirembe mwebale muno.